Hey guys, it's Oop244. How you guys doing? And today I am with a friend from the Super Mario 64 geoguessr community. He's been in a couple of my videos. His name is PlayerMage, but we also go by IDontKnow. So today we're just gonna call him IDK. What's up, IDK? How you doing today?
Yo, what's up? I've been doing pretty good, and you?
Good. We're actually gonna get started right off the bat. And yeah, we're in a different type of server today. Special thanks to Ginger Phoenix 10 for setting up this server for us, as IDK does have a little bit of problems connecting to co-op.net, so
yeah, no, it's really finicky.
Today. Can you finish? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so I'm gonna let the countdown go on its own, and we will begin in just a few seconds.
Alright.
You all ready, IDK? You all ready?
Yeah, I'm pretty ready for Flood.
Yeah, I'm always ready for Flood. Toad timer is beginning. Alright, we got THI small first.
Alright.
So, it's been a minute since we've talked to each other, IDK. What kinds of things have you been up to lately?
I guess I've been drawing a lot, trying to discover my art style a bit more.
That's good.
And I guess I've been doing school.
Yeah, well, school probably just finished for you, right?
Yeah, it did just finish.
Nice. I mean, I still have another couple of weeks of school. I mean, I work at a school, so it's a little different, but I do have a couple of weeks left still. But it's nice that, you can just relax after finishing school and stuff. But, like, why don't you tell the viewers some of the stuff that you like to draw?
Damn, there's actually so many things. I mean, Mario is one of them, Dragon Ball, Sonic.
Oh yeah, all three very good series.
Yakuza? I like drawing Yakuza.
Now your YouTube...
That's a pretty good series.
I fell. Your YouTube profile picture, the one with the guy with the black hair and the glasses, did you draw that, or was that picked up from somewhere?
No, I didn't draw that. That was picked up from a film. A Dragon Ball film.
Dragon Ball film. I know you're a huge fan of Dragon Ball Z. I know a couple of our friends were talking about Dragon Ball Z. Who was it? Shadow, I believe, a couple of episodes ago was talking about there being a new, and I'm going to mess up Metal Cap again, naturally, but there's a new Dragon Ball Z game that just came out for the Switch recently, Sparking Zero, I think you said it was called.
Oh yeah, no, they're porting that to the Switch 2, which I was shocked, since I'm like, oh wait, the Switch 2 is that powerful?
Yeah, the Switch 2 coming out at the time of this recording. I believe it's coming out tomorrow, isn't it?
No, it's coming out later this week.
Oh, later this week. Gotcha. Are you planning on getting one?
No, I didn't. Nah, I'm not gonna get it anytime soon.
Yeah, I'm planning on getting one for my birthday, but my birthday is still... Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I slipped right off. The thing is that, oh, FCS, sweet. It's coming out this week, but like my birthday's in a couple months, and I'm probably gonna save up money to get it. Oh no, IDK, don't fall. You survive. Survive. He's still there. He's still going. This could be the comeback of the century, folks.
Oh, nope, it's not.
No, not the comeback of the... Oh, yeah, FCS is killer. It really is.
Yeah.
You gotta get like every single input right, or that's gonna happen. So, IDK, tell me a little bit about how you got into the Super Mario 64 geoguessr community. Like, I know that we kind of did some videos together, and then we joined a similar Discord with 8, but I was wondering, like, how you kind of got found out about the game in the first place.
It was like last year of summer. I was like kind of bored, scrolling through YouTube, and then I saw this video of Mario 64 like online multiplayer. I'm like, wait, that looks sick. So I decided to give it a shot. A couple times the service didn't really work, but then the service finally started working. And then, yeah, I guess that's how I mainly found the game. It was just through a YouTube video.
Yeah, were there any particular YouTubers that you watched when you were kind of finding out about it? Like maybe Simple Flips, or Dredgy or anything?
It was probably those two, maybe? I don't really remember, honestly.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know if you follow Bizarrescape or not, but he also has a lot of videos.
No. Yeah. It could have been one of his videos as well, but I honestly don't remember.
Well, like I remember you kind of popped up in a couple of my GeoGuessr videos when I was doing public lobbies, and then I think we kind of got in touch with 8 through those discussions,
Yeah.
and that's kind of how we found the server. And then, of course, Phoenix joined us afterwards. You guys are gonna see Phoenix. He's AFK, helping us run this server. So thank you, Phoenix, for giving your life multiple times for us to be able to succeed here in Flood. 50 minutes, because he's the one that set up the server for us, so thank you. But like, do you have like a favorite mode? Like, is GeoGuessr your favorite mode of the Super Mario 64 co-op kind of realm?
You know, I think it's pretty fun, but like, you know, soon enough it could get a bit lackluster. That's why I kind of love the competitive side of it. But you know, Flood is a pretty close second.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Oh, I made the nice. Yeah, so the thing is that with me, like, GeoGuessr I feel is better if I'm looking to play, like, more for, like, textures and try to figure out stuff, but, like, if I want to work on my speedrun movement, I'm definitely more likely to do Flood.
Yeah.
But there are some other really fun modes, too. Like, have you ever played the Gore Frogger mode?
Yeah. No, I do remember that when that first came out. That was, like, pretty fun.
Yeah, that was amazing. And I remember that, like, beating each other's up as frogs was nice. Yeah, you can just jump across the lava here if you wanna. Oh, alright, alright, come on, Toad, live. Live!
This.
Oh, the bully, no! The bully was pushing you around, did you make it?
No. Ooh.
Get out of there!
Wait.
Just burn up, you just go, no, just go animation!
No!
No, bro!
So close.
Were you trying to kill the bully? Because you didn't have to if you didn't want to.
You know, I didn't have much option since the lava was coming up. I'm like, oh, I touch it, I'm like instantly dead.
I gotcha. Yeah, the 1-up actually heals you, so if you touch a 1-up in that level before you reach the lava, you can burn yourself some more. So do you have like particular levels that you like are really interested in like playing more than others? Because I certainly do, but I was just curious like, what you think.
And okay, that's actually tricky because it's like there's a ton of good levels in Mario 64, so that's
Yeah, take your time on that one.
Yeah.
I would say that my favorite level in general is Wet Dry World, but flood-wise, it changes it a bit. I'd have to think about it for a flood. I kind of like TikTok Clock and Rainbow Ride. Oh, Jolly Roger Bay. I gotta do the cannon thing here. I gotta talk to the bomb buddy and get the cannon. In the meantime, you can think about the question I was asking.
The question. You know, I think favorite base level Mario 64, like no flood. I think it might be like Tiny Huge Island. I like the concept of it, you know?
Interesting choice, because a lot of people don't like THI very much, so it's an interesting choice, I'll give you that much.
Yeah.
Alright, going for the cannon.
I just love the concept of it, where you have to go through these different pipes to like, you know, go to like a huge version of it or like smaller of it, you know? I just think it's pretty cool.
No! I almost made it! I was just too low! Oh, bro. Well, stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate. Whoa, the water's gone! What? The water's gone! And I just died, I think. No, I'm still alive. But the water's gone, guys. I'm not gonna make it up, I don't think. Oh, no, I'm still going. And that's about as far as I'm gonna go. Are you in water? Are you in water? Because I'm not in water.
I'm in water.
For some reason, the water disappeared on my side. Now you're just floating up. You're floating up like a ghost. I don't know who's going to heaven, guys. And
Can I make it?
And I can't see you in the next loading zone. It didn't load the next loading zone for me, so I have no idea if you're gonna get there or not.
I don't know if I am. The sound's coming up too fast. Maybe I can. Hold on. Maybe. Maybe.
Phoenix is back at the beginning, just literally floating in midair. This is the creepiest thing I've ever seen on 50 Minutes of Flood,
hold on.
guys. Help me.
Okay, I just made it. I just made it. Just
That's
barely.
good. No, this is just the creepiest image of Ginger Phoenix 10 being AFK and just floating and the sand is catching up to him and now he's gonna die. This honestly might be the funniest episode of 15 Minutes of Flood up to this point. We've had a lot of crazy moments so far. But I also know, IDK, you're part of the Team Redacted project, right?
Yeah.
So, Phoenix was telling me in his episode that you guys were working on like an archipelago. Did you guys work on that at all anymore, or are there any other Team Redacted projects you're working on?
I honestly have no idea. You know, I'm just hoping that Team Redacted can maybe come back during summer when everyone has a bit more free time.
Yeah.
Because I guess the main problem was like, you know, school with all that, with like all the work we have to do.
Makes sense, makes sense. But are there like any projects you guys are thinking of like moving forward with Team Redacted? Because I know you guys started with like the content warning stuff.
Yeah. As far as no, I don't think we have any plans so far. But I guess it would be just horror game, like multiplayer horror games.
Yeah. Where are you?
Oh,
You're still going? Oh, nice. We might both complete this. This might be a first that both of us are able to complete. Oh no! Why are you sliding? Okay, you're okay. You made it, guys. We both finished Avalanche Peaks. Excellent teamwork, IDK. Very well done. Alright, so this is the this is one of my least favorite flood levels. Talking about favorite flood levels and least favorite. This is my least favorite. And I'm gonna die. I think.
Actually, this might be my most favorite. I don't know what's my favorite flood level, honestly. I don't think this one's that bad.
I mean, once I get past that first jump, I'm okay, but then there's just like so many linear obstacles, like the whatever this thing is, which I'm about to be squished by, the Grindle, and I'm not gonna make it, I don't think. Yeah, leap of faith doesn't help.
Oh.
So, guys, if you'd like to see some of IDK's artwork, you should join my Discord, because he tends to post artwork up there a lot. Oh, Hazy Maze Cape. And it's really good stuff I've seen. Like, he makes some really good stuff. I'm gonna wait for you for the elevator.
Oh, I'm dead.
You're dead, okay. I'll go up the elevator then. Yeah, the start of this level is kind of crazy, because you gotta, like, slide down, and then you gotta make sure you make it off the other side. But let's see if I can finish it then. I need some help though.
Okay.
So are there any like general big art projects that you're working on right now? Like anything that you're in the process of drawing that you might want to share with viewers?
Not as right now, honestly. Not anything too big right now. You know, I'm planning on some like big stuff, but they're not even made yet. They're just like ideas. That's it.
Well, like, what kind of ideas do you got? As the electrocutes me.
I don't know. Maybe some intense artwork or like shading or something.
Ooh. So, like, what mediums do you like to do? Do you like to do computer art mostly? Because I've seen most of the stuff you do is computer art, but like,
I honestly prefer computer art, just digital art in general.
Gotcha. Yeah, see, I kind of like more the analog stuff, like markers, colored pencils. You can probably, I've done a lot of Pokemon artwork recently, and I kind of use pencils to start, and then I trace all my lines over with like felt marker. I don't know why I'm going this way. And then I'll use colored pencils, and if I want to make like an atmospheric background, I'll use markers. But digital art, I feel like, is so underrated. Like, it's much harder than I think graphic art is, only because, like, you're working with, like, a mouse, or sometimes, like, you can use a stylus and stuff, but overall, I just feel like digital art is much harder to work with than analog art. That's just my opinion. I don't know what you think about that.
I feel the opposite. I feel like, traditional art, I feel like that's more, like, trickier, because it's like you can't really mess it up. If you do, it's gonna be like hard to like remove it or like, you know, salvage it. But like with digital art, I could just, you know, go back on it.
That's true. Like undoing it is much easier.
Yeah.
I'm going for the redemption arc here for Bob-omb Buddy. Better not kill me this time.
What? I just
did you clip through the ship?
Yeah.
Oh boy, that happened to me a couple episodes ago too. Okay, here we go. Did I
Can I
get it this
salvage
time?
it? Oh no.
Yep, got it this time. All right. Just made it. All right. All right, let's see what we get next. Oh, you weren't even finished yet.
Yeah,
You clipped through
clipping
and
through
then
the boat.
At least you survived, because a lot of times when I clip through the ship, I just die. Oh, here's THI, your favorite level.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get up there. Ah! Okay, made it. Wait, I gotta go I gotta murder the Koopa. Hold on. Die. Okay, he's dead.
Oh my god.
It is a requirement
Just witnessed
that I
murder.
Yes, it's an ongoing thing with me that I have to murder that Koopa. When I used to do Super Mario 64 randomizer, I always killed that Koopa. So I think this is going to be our last one because we have about 20 seconds left. So we'll get Avalanche Peaks again. Can we finish it together once again? Because that was a pretty big highlight.
That was 15 minutes?
That was 15 minutes. I know, it went by fast. Oh, did you bonk? Oh, unfortunately.
Yeah. I was hoping to ledge grab, but that didn't work.
Everyone always says it goes by quicker than it seems. But yeah, okay, let's see if I can finish this here. Timer just ran out. Alright, bully, it's you and me, boy. Okay, that was close.
Making his way?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh.
Anyway, thank you, IDK, for joining me today. I hope you had a good time in your 50 minutes of footage. This bomb is trying to kill me, and so is this one. I know you have a YouTube channel, so I will drop that in the description below. Is there any other social media links that you want me to share in the description that might be helpful? Where'd you go?
I have an Instagram.
Okay, yeah, you could send me your Instagram link. I can share it in the description. Guys, IDK makes a lot of cool artwork, so you can go check that out on my server, my Discord server, which you can also find in the Discord link below. And guys, we have about, on Group244, we have just about 600 subscribers, a big milestone for this channel. And guys, if you're liking this channel, make sure to subscribe, and every subscriber helps the channel out just a little bit more. Anyway, IDK, I had a great time with you today. Thank you for joining me on 15 Minutes of Fun. This was probably one of the funniest episodes we've ever recorded, so this was just absolutely hilarious on multiple levels. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, you too.
All right, see ya.
See ya.